Back in 2015, the Goldmark Gallery produced 2 John Piper prints which raised almost £100,000 for Coventry Cathedral. Well, this year is a very special year for the cathedral. It's its Diamond Jubilee, 60 years since the unveiling of Sir Basil Spencer's new building after the old cathedral was bombed during the Blitz. And to celebrate, Goldmark Gallery have released another limited edition print, this time of the spectacular final cartoon for Graham Sutherland's magnificent tapestry, which hangs at the back of the cathedral. We're hoping that sales of this print will raise another £100,000 for the cathedral.
The winning place in the competition for the design of the new cathedral was awarded to Mr. Basil Spence.
The story for this design goes back to 1951. It's the year that Sir Basil Spence starts putting together his designs for the new building, and that he approached Graham Sutherland and said, if we're going to have a huge tapestry hanging at the back of this enormous modernist building, I'd like you to be the man to design it. Now, as it happened, it became quite a fraught and long-term project. Sutherland tried as hard as he could to come up with a scheme that would please both the Reconstruction Committee, Basil Spence himself, and Sutherland's own desires. In the process, he produced many hundreds and hundreds of preparatory sketches and several designs that went through an approval process. This print reproduces Sutherland's third and final gouache design for the tapestry. It resides within the cathedral itself. It's nearly 2 meters tall, and the Goldmark Gallery were lucky enough to visit, take it off the walls and restore it to its original splendor, reframe it. You can see all that in a special new video that's out very soon. This has been put together beautifully by the Goldmark Atelier. The original design has been photographed and painstakingly colour matched in the Goldmark Atelier before it was printed. And you can see from the fantastic punch, the strength of this colour, that they've done a fantastic job. The tapestry itself, this design, presents us with an image of Christ from the book of Revelation, Christ in glory, seated on his throne in heaven. And we've got 4 signs of the evangelists here. So Matthew represented by man, Mark by the lion, Luke by the calf, and John by the eagle up here. We've also got a small depiction of the crucifixion here below, a scene of agony of the passion to contrast with the glory, the imminent glory above. And we've got Christ here in this fantastic mandorla. Sutherland had made many revisions for this design until it was finally accepted by the cathedral. He'd made many hundreds and hundreds of preparatory sketches before this one was finally chosen, and the design was taken to the weavers. Originally it was planned to go to Edinburgh, but in the end, Pinton Frere in France were chosen for the work. They were the only weavers who seemed brave enough to take on the tapestry and weave it in one continuous piece. This was the largest tapestry in the world at the time, and it involved the handwork of 12 workers working non-stop for nearly 2 years to put it together, and nearly 900 different colours of thread to replicate the extraordinary breadth of colour that we see in this design here. It finally arrived in the cathedral in 1962, 10 years after Sutherland had been given the commission. It was to become the defining image of the cathedral, but also of a very profoundly rewarding, if fraught, period of Sutherland's career. This has been beautifully printed by the Goldmark Atelier team in a limited edition of 500 copies. It features an embossed Sutherland signature stamp here and the Goldmark Atelier blind stamp. This print is £475, unframed. We can frame it beautifully in our own frame workshop for an extra £195. And £200 of every sale we donated straight to Coventry Cathedral. As you can see, it looks fantastic on the wall and it would grace any collection at home.